I have been using the Stelo Dexcom from November to December of 2024. I ordered it online. It was a very easy thing. I could pay it with my HSA card. I did not need a prescription. And it arrived very quickly. It contained 2 sensors, each for about 15 days. What I had not seen when I purchased is that the app that you have to download to make this thing work only works with certain OS of Android phones, and my phone was not among them. So I put the sensors on ice, so to say. And well, when I purchased my new phone, then I was able to download the app. But almost immediately after downloading the app, I started to get warnings telling me to not upgrade my OS to the next higher version because they weren't prepared for that. I had tried to contact customer care with the problem with the operating system to see if they had a workaround. And it took me several attempts to even get a reply. And when they answered, they only said, "It is stated on our website." I said, well, I didn't see it. Either way, I have now checked, and now it is clearly visible, the operating systems for iPhones and Androids that their app works with. Don't attempt any other because there apparently is no workaround. The application of this sensor was very easy. You hold it against your upper arm and you push a button and it applies it. I expected to at least feel a sting, but I didn't feel anything. There was no pain at all. They say to be a little careful with water, so I cling wrapped my arm for every shower. In the end, I used up almost a whole roll of cling wrap. And they also tell you to not sleep on it, which I'm afraid I must have done more than once because I usually lie on my side. But that doesn't cause any discomfort either. So it was really barely noticeable that I had it there, even though I constantly had the impression that people were staring at my arm because they were seeing something under my shirt. But I'm not sure if that is a fact because it's so flat. Either way, then I started to use it with the app, and I usually do keto, so I was in ketosis, and all my meals caused very small curves in the app. There wasn't a whole lot of sugar, obviously, to be had. I did notice more movement with exercise or with stress, especially stress. So I wanted to test that thing out. So in the name of science, I jumped off the wagon and went into carb land, seeing what things caused what kind of spikes. Now, the app, you have to take screenshots if you want to keep anything, because once it's gone, it's gone. It doesn't keep it for more than 24 hours visible for you. So I wound up with a huge pile of screenshots, most of which I, of course, don't recall what exactly this was. This thing does not work with a Fitbit app or anything. So it was very hard to really discern something. Also, I had the usual range that it tells you should aim for is between 70 and 140, which is really easy if you eat low carb or keto. But I had in 2 instances that during the night it went under 70. I was not able to see how much it went under 70 and exactly what time, which would have enabled me to see in the Fitbit app if I was sleepless, if I was moving around a whole lot what was going on. So I, not being able to see the exact time it happened and how much it happened, it really didn't help me much in that aspect. I tried more and more things, going into chocolate, and I achieved my highest spike with my way favorite, which is black licorice. Where the first time I ate it caused a humongous spike. But apparently insulin was able to fairly quickly remove all that extra sugar from my bloodstream, and it came down very quickly. So I just reloaded and had another licorice. Coincidentally, it was Thanksgiving holiday season, with all the sweet treats and so in the name of science, I decided to just stay off the off the wagon and gain the customary 10 pounds that you're supposed to gain this time of year. In January, I'll work and I'll show how I get rid of this again. You can also set this for the range of between 70 and 180 if you are diabetic. And I think this certainly offers insights into how you react to different foods. But I found out that I don't always react the same to the same food. I would have loved to have more possibility to really compare to the way I reacted yesterday to today. Even with screenshots, this is very, very difficult. So I think there's huge room for improvement with the app. The second sensor stopped working about 3-4 days before the real end of the experiment. So I removed it. But I mean, I had a good 26-27 days of data. A humongous pile of screenshots. I show some here. And yeah, I don't feel all that much smarter than I was before. I always knew that sugar causes spikes. I was pretty happy to see that any spike I was able to cause myself came down pretty quickly. So that shows me that I'm not very insulin resistant and things are working fine. But it is time to return to low carb and keto to remove the 10 pounds that I gained in the name of science. So check in. Let's see how we get rid of this again next time. Thank you.